Yeehaw, guys, we're on the road again. This is Rusty 78609. I just went through Tularosa, New Mexico, headed towards Carrizozo, New Mexico. I'm cruising along about, I don't know, 53 miles an hour. It may look like 150, but it's not. Beautiful day, temperature 63 degrees. As you can see, it's mostly clear, mountains all around, dry desert mountains, of course. And I guess off to the right here would be in the direction of Ruidoso. And then straight ahead is going to be my destination. I'm going north on Highway 54. And the time is, I'll tell you, it's 9:28. What's wrong? It's 10:28 probably. Would that be right? I don't know if I've got my clock on the radio set to Mountain Standard Time or not. But anyway, whatever time it is, it is. Where am I headed? I think I'm going to go to Valley of the Fires. It's a Bureau of Land Management improved campground with water and electric. They even have the little covers with the benches and stuff. And they have restrooms and showers and stuff. For me, with a 50% off using my senior federal parks pass, I think it cost me $9 a night for water and electric, which is very reasonable. But guys, I have to tell you this too. Overall, I would have to give this trip a rating of 9.5 or very good, because the weather's been good, very good. Insect populations have been minimal. In fact, I haven't been bothered by insects at all. And that pretty well makes the trip, you know, the weather and, temperature and so forth. We've had a little rain near Alamogordo, where I was at Oliver Lee State Park. But this is New Mexico, guys, that we're driving right pretty much. We're not to the heart of it yet, but we're getting close. But yeah, this is, I've gotten older and a little smarter about RV, and don't get in a hurry. Does that help? God, yes. If you slow down, it makes the trip so much nicer. I think I spent about 8 or 9 days there at Oliver Lee this second time around, and it's nice. I went into town yesterday to Lowe's grocery store and got some stuff, so I'm set up for food for a while. But they're shopping near Valley of the Fires. I don't think they have a grocery store in Carrizozo. They do in Capitan, which is about 23, 25 miles away. And they also have grocery shopping in Ruidoso, which is about 30 miles away from the park. But it's a beautiful drive through the mountains either way you go. And so I got to go over to Capitan to wash clothes probably tomorrow or the next day, because I've been to that little laundromat. It's kind of pricey. I mean, I think you pay 25 cents for 5 minutes of drying time. Yeah. But this has been a good trip, guys. This has been very nice, and it all has to do with me just slowing down. And the number 2 thing, maybe, I'm not sure which one would be the most important, but having good equipment. God, that helps so much. And I got good tires now, knock on wood. I'm knocking on my head. The Casita is a great RV for me. And I met a couple yesterday that had a 2017. They don't live in it, they just travel in it. And, that'll work for a couple just traveling for, a few weeks at a time maybe. But it would be a real test for 2 people to live full-time in a Casita. For one person, they're perfect, I have to tell you. Got everything you need. They're very sturdy, well built. And this is not a Casita advertisement. This is just what I've found out from having lived in one since October of last year, and comparing it to the other RVs I've had, the ones that had the aluminum siding and all the other crap, and the wood floors that your foot goes through after a while. But anyway, this is a cool day, nice day for a change in scenery. It won't be a whole lot of change. It's more flat land around Valley of the Fires, I think, as I recall. Of course, you've got the lava flow there. They had a volcano erupt north of that area thousands of years ago, and that lava flowed for hundreds of miles, and so the park is just built right at the edge of the lava flow, so you can actually walk out on the lava flow and take a little walk around. I think it's about 3/4 of a mile loop that they've built in there. It's interesting. It is to me. I mean, of course, anybody that'll watch a tumblebug for an hour is pretty easy to entertain. Up here on the right, not too much further, is a BLM site called it's the petroglyph site. It's the Three Rivers petroglyph site, and they have two hookups there that have water and electric, and they do have others, but they're just basically dry camping. They also have tent camping. I thought about going there for a couple of days, but I've been there several times, and other than walking around and looking at the petroglyphs, which I've seen several times, there's not much else to do there. And not that there's much to do at Valley of the Fires either. You look at the lava flow, but at least you're conveniently located to take a little driving trip over to Capitan, Ruidoso, and places like that, so that you got some driving trips you can do. Also, the Trinity site where they set off the atomic bomb in 1946, I think. That site is that you can't go to the actual site where they set it off, but that you can go there once a year. Do I care about going there? No. Have I driven up there? Yes, I've driven up to the gate and turned around and left. But I mean, it's interesting, I guess, for those that are into that sort of thing. But this is the desert of New Mexico, and a lot of New Mexico looks about like this. Yep, it's just desert mountains. Now, when you get around Santa Fe, you got forests, and then on north forests. Yeah, the northern part is forests, southern part is desert. So you get a little variety here. Climate is good in the summers. In the winters, it can be a little cool. If you get north of Alamogordo much, you get up around Santa Fe, pretty cool. You get up to Taos, cooler. So anyway, I'll let y'all enjoy the view. I'll let the video go for a while. It's just a driving video. I haven't done one in a while. I want to get back to normal again. Jesus. I was interviewing anybody that moved. And the reason I did that, I started a playlist on camping, the many different ways you can camp. There's Bureau of Land Management land off to the right there, free camping. There's a guy there in an RV camping. And you can do that. You can just pull over and park on BLM land. If you got solar, or you don't even need solar, you just pull in and park, you're home. And it's free. And you get exactly what you pay for, nothing. Had a few videos kind of take off on me, which is good. That'll pay for the trip. And the tires too, maybe. I hope. Happiness is cash in fist. How do you spell dignity? C-A-S-H, because if you ain't got no C-A-S-H, you ain't got no D-I-G-N-I-T-Y, and I know somebody will take off with a comment on that one. But I really don't care. I've had negative comments up to my eyebrows for the past few weeks. Does it bother me? Not one bit. Not very scenic in here, is it? Pretty flat here. Right now I'm averaging 17.3 miles per gallon, which is excellent. Again, I'm traveling about 53, 54 miles an hour, which is comfortable. Tachometer says 1600 RPMs. And yeah, my truck likes it and I like it. And on this road, as flat as it is, if anybody wants to pass, they can, because there's very little traffic on this road anytime. And the good thing too for this trip for me, I've been here so many times that everything's fairly predictable, so I feel pretty comfortable, in knowing where to go and so forth. And then somebody's going to say, well, why don't you go somewhere else? Well, let me answer that real quickly for you, because I don't want to. I enjoy, at my age now, I just want to be comfortable and not stressed out. And I'm not stressed out. I am comfortable. The little Casita tows wonderfully. It's easy to tow with my V6 Ram pickup, 3.6 liter, 321 gears, because that allows me to get about 26 or 25 miles to the gallon when I'm not towing, which is excellent for a truck or pickup. Thank all of you for all of your comments and all of you new subscribers. Most of your new subscribers probably won't watch this anyway, or at least this far into the video. But if you do, I just want to say thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. I know what they are. I'm not trying to set the world on fire with high-tech equipment and scripted videos. No, you won't see me walking away from the camera and then walking back to get it. Okay, you won't see that. I don't do productions. I do unedited videos, and that's it. Here's a sign here that's going to tell me how far it is somewhere, I think. Okay, Carrizozo is 34, Corona is 78, and Vaughn is 110. We are going to Carrizozo, New Mexico. And if I get a chance, I'll go by the visitor center and visit with that lady that plays a cello. She played in symphony orchestras all over the world, traveled the world, and now she works at the visitor center in Carrizozo. And believe it or not, a couple of times a year, I think they have a symphony in Carrizozo. One of the families sponsors it, or they may all chip in. I don't know, but they do it. I don't think she plays in it, but she used to. Interesting. You meet a lot of interesting people, and of course you know that when you get out on the road like this. Otherwise, you spend your life meeting the same people over and over and over. Is that bad? No. For me, it's not the way I choose to live. Everybody has to make their own choices, and whenever I say something, like what I'm doing and what I prefer, that doesn't mean you should prefer it. All right, that just means I do. And I'm very careful to point out that, these things work for me. Is RVing a way of life that everyone should look at? No, I don't think so. You can try it, and if you like it, fine. It's not easy, if you were a full-timer, you'll get your regular routes that you'll go, at certain places in the cold weather and certain places in the spring and summer, and that will become a routine, believe it or not, because we do like predictability as human beings. We want to know where things are, and know that we're safe. And having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will end this video once I go over this little hill. Old PJ Biker Fool's back. I'm glad I got, some of you guys, you old regulars out there that have been with me for a long time. I thank you, and I've had so many comments lately, I can't hardly find you guys, but I know you're there, and I appreciate it. And but it'll, believe me, this bubble will filter on through here. We'll all get back to normal here, because once I start publishing these driving videos, walking videos, talking videos, the audience will diminish quite rapidly. I mean, it will tail off quickly. So straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen, is more of the same for as far as you can see. But for me, I like it. I know a lot of you think, man, there ain't nothing out there. What are you, nuts? Well, I don't know that I'm nuts or crazy. I'm me, whatever that is. You know, I mean, people ask me what, am I religious? Am I this? Am I that? Or whatever. No, the standard answer to all of those comments and questions is this. Rusty is just himself, and that's all he'll ever be. I don't aspire to being a bumper sticker or a t-shirt or something on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? I'm not a quote. I'm not a this or a that. I never did like the fact that our group of children were labeled baby boomers. We're just kids, but that makes it easy to remember, I guess, for some people what era that was. Having said that, I will now end the video. Thumbs up, guys. On Highway 54 headed to Carrizozo, New Mexico. This is Rusty's Carrizozo, New Mexico. This is Rusty 78609 saying, I already said, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission and it does not cost you one penny. Some YouTubers want you to do Patreon, where you pledge so much a month or whatever. Man, I'm not going to ask you to do that. I'm not PBS, I'm not asking anybody to pledge. This way it's a free ride. You get something and I get a little commission and it doesn't cost you anything. And if you don't believe me, check it out. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, take deep breaths, to lower your stress level and lower your blood pressure. But, and try to eat right, and believe me, you'll feel good. And when you feel good, everything's going okay. That's where you turn right here to go to the Three Rivers Petroglyph site. And they got a little store there. It's got a few items in it, not much. But anyway, guys, adios amigos. Bye-bye. Keep your health and enjoy your life. Adios.